everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sally and today I've got the update for my project polish, which is slightly late coming. I think I missed the update last month, but I've got some decent progress on it this month. I've managed to finish yet another polish. So I'm not sure if I did tell you last month I managed to finish the Leighton Denny Supermodel. So that's that one. I'll show you on the wheel what colour that was. And I've also managed to finish this OPI one, which I used as my pedicure polish, which I don't know the name of this one. It was like a sort of burgundy, reddy brown colour. So that was the Leighton Denny Supermodel, and that was the OPI one. So I finished 3 now. That was Leighton Denny Vamp, which I finished early on. So I finished those 3. So, and I've also managed to finish as a byproduct, a bit like when you get unexpected pan in another product, I've managed to finish the Vibrant Vinyls Double Bond, which is the base coat. So there's a tiny bit of product in there, but it's so goopy and it doesn't dry, and it comes out as really thick, so I can't really use that last tiny little bit, but I've used the rest of it and it was really good. Really enjoyed using it. So that's all my empties. So what I wanted to discuss with you this time is I've been having a think over the last few days, because I've bought in polishes with my 50 Shades of Purple project, and also I've got a couple of polishes in Beauty A to Z, plus there's an awful lot of polishes in my project polish because I bought them all in at the beginning, which maybe was an error on my part, but I do know now how many I want to work through. I've decided that what I would like to do is to be more focused. Now, I had tried to be more focused and I have been fairly successful and got through 3 polishes so far this year, but we're into the end of month 5 and I've only done 3 minis, which isn't as much progress as I would have liked. So what I want to do is be, as I said, more focused. And I was watching Jessica Payne's channel, and she works on 5 polishes at once, and one is her main focus polish, and then she will work on that one and then use another polish, but then go back, the next manicure she'll go back to her focus, then she'll do a different colour, and then she'll go back to her focus polish, and then a different colour, and then back to her focus polish. So once her focus polish is finished, then she'll move on to the next one on the wheel. So for example, I've redone my wheel. So if this is my focus polish, this would be manicure number 1, that would be manicure number 2, then I go back to this one, then that would be manicure number 4, then I go back to this one for number 5, then that would be manicure number 6, then I go back to this one for the next one, and so on. So this one is constantly being used, and then when that's finished up, that one's gone, this one then becomes my focus shade, and I do the same thing again. So the crosses will become consecutive as I go through. Rather than dotting around the wheel, they'll become consecutive. And I think if I'm more focused like that, with the amount of polishes I've got in different projects, I can then work on, instead of just doing on this one, I can work on a polish that's in another project, but always come back to this project and this focus shade. So this is constantly getting worked on, because I was worried that I was neglecting this. Because I like purple, purple is a favourite colour of mine, the tendency would be to go back to the purple polishes out of preference and ignore these, and I don't want to do that. I want to carry on with this. So I decided to rework the wheel, because I didn't want to work on greys and browns and very, very pale pinks, because they're not my colours, and I don't want to work at them at this time of year, being we're coming into supposedly into summer. So I decided to rework the wheel. Most of the colours that were on the original wheel are in the new wheel. And there's 1 or 2 I've taken out. I think there's only 2, I think 2, maybe 3. I think there's 3 polishes that I took out and added different ones in, but most of the others are all in here. So I haven't altered it a huge amount from the original. So the first colours are these here, which is an OPI Show Us Your Tips, which is one of the Metamorphosis range. Then this one is a Leighton Denny one in Solar. This is another OPI in Show Us Your Checkbook. This one is an OPI in, what's this one? Susie Will Catch You Later, I think that one is. And then this one is another one from the Metamorphosis line, and I think it's Metamorphically Speaking, so which is a topper shade. So they're my first 5 which I will work on, and I thought that was a better way of continuing to focus on this project while incorporating all the other polishes I've got. So I hope you don't mind if I'm doing that, and we'll try it for 2 or 3 months and see how I get on, and hopefully following what Jessica's done will help me to be more productive with it, because although I was getting progress, it wasn't as fast as I would like. And yes, and to be honest, a lot of the polishes that are coming up are the first few. Later on it isn't like that. Later on they are full bottles, and some of them are full sizes. They're not all minis, but I mean, this first one is half full. The second one is 2/3 full. The third one is just under half full. The topper shade has only got a tiny amount in, so that should be gone fairly quickly, although you don't use as much for a topper shade. So out of the first 5, 3 of them, or 4 of them, have got not much in them. The 5th one is almost full, but it is a mini, so it will get some use in between, and then when it becomes the focus shade, I'll work on that one more consistently and hopefully get through it quicker. So that's the plan, and we'll see how we get on over the next month, and I'll see you again at the end of June, and we'll take stock and see how we've got on. So I hope you don't mind me tweaking it, but as this is the first full year of doing it, and the first year of doing it on YouTube, I think it's going to have some tweaks in it as I sort of settle in and work out what works best for me, and then next year it should run a bit more smoothly because I'll know what I like and how to run the projects the way that suits me. But at the moment it's a bit of a learning curve, and it needs tweaking every so often, so this project has needed a tweak, but it's had it now, and I've got my new wheel and we can carry on working on it. So let's catch up again at the end of June and see what progress I've managed to make. So take care, and I hope you have a good week, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.